Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt remains a fixture in Hollywood, but between film shoots and red carpets he's been taking up a very different art, sculpting. The actor made his debut as a sculptor in September 2022 as part of a group show at the Sarandon Art Museum in Tampere, Finland. The star reportedly started his journey with ceramic art after his divorce from Angelina Jolie in 2017. Margot Robbie reportedly has surprising talent as a tattoo artist. She said in an interview that she's done over 50 tattoos with her own tattoo gun and, according to her, she's only getting worse. Harrison Ford. Before his career took flight, Harrison Ford was a licensed pilot. Later on, he became so skilled he even received a few awards for his aerial talent. Jennifer Garner is an actress, mother, clogger. She has admitted to possessing many hillbilly talents, including playing the spoons, but the wooden shoe dance is her best. Geena Davis. The Thelma and Louise star once competed in the U.S. Olympic semifinals for archery. Just 2 years after picking up the hobby in 1997, she placed 24th out of 300 women, which wasn't enough to qualify for the 2000 Summer Olympics, but was enough to impress us all. Mike Tyson. You might not be surprised by this one, as Tyson has been quite vocal about his love of pigeons. He's a pigeon racer, and he said his love of pigeons came from his childhood, growing up in a rough area of Brooklyn but finding solace with the homers. Susan Sarandon. Who would have ever guessed that Susan Sarandon is not only a ping pong player, but such a big ping pong lover that she opened a club, Spin, in New York City dedicated to the sport. According to her, she fell in love with it after attending a ping pong party and admiring all the interesting and colorful characters that it attracted. Bob Dylan. The folk legend has created quite the side hustle out of his surprising hidden talent of iron sculpting. Over the years, Dylan has shown his work at several galleries in New York. Mark Ruffalo. In 2015, the actor surprised everyone watching The Graham Norton Show as he revealed, by showing off, that he can unicycle. Apparently he hadn't ridden one in over 25 years before he hopped on one on the air. Pierce Brosnan. Most people wouldn't pin this 007 as a fire eater, but the actor admitted that he was once drawn into a fire-eating clinic in 1969 because of the topless women inside, very 007 indeed, and then gave the sport a try. The only use he's found for it since is a couple performances on talk shows. Justin Bieber. Though he couldn't solve his relationship with Selena Gomez, the pop star could solve the Rubik's Cube. His 2-minute solving time was impressive, even though the world record is 4.22 seconds. Neil Patrick Harris. Before acting, a bored young Neil Patrick Harris growing up in a small town in New Mexico fell in love with magic. He told ABC he loves juggling, walking on tightropes, and swinging on trapezes. I like sort of the dangerous circus arts, he said. Conan O'Brien. The hilarious late-night host and comedian has an even funnier hidden talent, tap dancing. O'Brien reportedly took lessons as a young boy and still tries to show off when he can. Demi Lovato. Remember that weird double-jointed kid in school who would twist their arms all the way around? Yeah, that was Demi Lovato. Vanilla Ice. The rapper is also a master jet ski racer. So masterful, in fact, that he placed 6th in the world at an international competition in 1993. Steve Martin. Most devoted Steve Martin fans know he tends to use his banjo for satirical songs, but it stemmed from an accomplished musicianship with the instrument. His band, Steve Martin and the Steep Canyon Rangers, have been making banjo music for years, even appearing on NPR's Tiny Desk concert series. Angelina Jolie. She has killer looks, but that's not where her lethal abilities end. Jolie is a knife-throwing expert. Apparently she learned on the set of Tomb Raider.